Hi guys, many thanks for checking in to see how I got on during week 12 of the speed project. Fairly solid week, managed to hit good amount of balls during the week, some good practice, some encouraging numbers, which is always good. I got kind of hit by the weekend. This weekend I have to say I ate all of the junk food that you can imagine. I did manage to go to the gym a couple of times too, but certainly I don't really deserve anything good to happen today based on my diet over the weekend. So as always, stand up, give it a good old whack and try and see what we can do, but not really sure what we're going to see today. Let's have a go. Yes, yes. Where do you see this number? That was not particularly elegant at all. Like the old flying hippo, 299 yards of total distance, 274 yards of carry distance. Come on, we're getting there. Yes, pumped it. Right then folks, that was kind of cool. When we started, the goals were 15% increase in club head speed. We're not quite there yet by any stretch, but again, more decent ones I suppose. I've got to just keep the incremental improvements ticking over. 103.6. There were another good ball speed there at 150.9 still, not to get to 151 yet. Let's see, the ball. Where are we hitting it today? This is important, okay? A little bit less low on the face, if that makes sense, more high on the face, and these are the ones that go the furthest because the spin stays down. So let's see, exciting, 274 yards of carry distance today. That's awesome. That's 30 yards further than the average one from the day we started, so that's pretty cool. Another one there, 270. Just so many more decent drives there, and that number, that's really annoyingly close, but we know that that means it's coming. The other thing is, more of them were straight today, I think. Just, you know, less than 10 yards off the middle of the fairway. Okay, there's a couple of stinkers in there as well, but you know, who cares about those ones? Exciting. That right there is made me quite happy. Quite a bit faster than it used to be, but also pretty much pumped right out the middle. So that's encouraging. Backspin was kind of low, unsurprisingly, a little baby draw, so not much spin on that ball at all, which is great, and that's a good recipe. Let's do it. Right guys, well there you go. Did not expect that one to happen today. I feel a wee bit like I've cheated somehow. I really didn't deserve to do any better today. But there you go. Some weeks I come in and I really try my best and I behave myself, and I am much slower, so I don't really know what to say apart from golf is just a really weird game. Swung it more or less the same speed, give or take, which is interesting. Sometimes I get that a wee bit annoyed about that myself because I feel like I'm training and I can do better things in the gym. I lift more stuff up. I'm still quite bad at jumping, mind you, and that's maybe winding me up a wee bit. However, I really can't complain today about, you know, average carry distance improved 7 yards from last week. That's quite significant. The best one, I knew this one was coming, said 270. I didn't think it would be 274, but it's getting very close to that number that I set out at the start. Obviously that's the top end, right? They're not all going that far, but really encouraged by that. You know, I'm going to sound like a wee bit of a politician here, I think, but I mean, like, let's see, the average carry distance today, right, was the same as my best total distance when I started. That's bonkers. The ball is really going a lot further. You know, 252 yards was my best one, so 22 yards more than my very best one, and that was the only one I got that day over 250, if I recall. Yeah, these numbers are starting to look a wee bit more respectable, and I guess it's vindicating what I'm doing. Still early on in the process. I mean, I saw Bryson DeChambeau carried 400 yards the other day, so I'm not really getting too far ahead of myself here. But yeah, enjoying it. Thanks very much for keeping me honest, making sure that I do my videos. Looking forward to getting back in the gym tomorrow and trying again. You know, that's going to be there soon, over 300. I need to figure out how to get that number up a wee bit more as well. Should probably start with not eating all the crisps in Singapore over the weekend. Anyway, thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you next week. All the best.